Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into an online fashion retailer. It's called Clark and Campbell Toronto. Our mission for you isn't just, a simple scam or legit
Right.
label. We want to look at how sites like this might use slick design to maybe bypass your caution. Think of it as a shortcut to seeing the mechanics behind these online setups so you know where to spend or not spend your money safely.
Yeah, and what really jumps out right away is the look and feel. The Clark and Campbell website, it's clean, it looks professional, it's really well designed. You see stylish stuff, footwear, coats, dresses, jewelry, and they really push that they're a Canadian brand based in Toronto. That usually, helps build trust almost immediately.
Okay.
So yeah, let's unpack that a bit.
Right, because that professional look, well, it seemed to crack pretty quickly when you actually start looking for transparency, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What are the immediate flags, like when you try to check out this whole Toronto-based thing?
Well, it's fascinating, really. It's more about what isn't there. For a real Canadian company, finding, say, legal registration, a physical store address, even just a customer service phone number.
Yeah.
That should be simple. It's often legally required, not just nice to have.
And here,
Here, we find very limited transparency. The About Us page. Pretty vague, nothing solid. There's no real verifiable corporate footprint. So that really undercuts the whole Toronto claim. That's a serious red flag right there.
but couldn't they just be like a really small startup? Maybe they haven't got the big call center or published their warehouse address yet. Is just the missing address enough to say avoid?
Maybe if it was just the address. But then you look at the prices. The pricing structure is, well, it's aggressive, almost too aggressive.
So.
Our sources flagged these really deep discounts. We're talking 85, even 90% off things like coats, seemingly high-end items. And often there are these countdown timers, flash sales that seem to run forever, creating false urgency. That's not really how legitimate retailers operate margin-wise. It suggests they might be trying to move cheap, maybe even mislabeled goods really fast.
Okay, that immediately makes me question the product photos themselves then.
Exactly. That's the next layer, isn't it? When you dig into independent review sites, the feedback is pretty negative. Overwhelmingly so, actually. Buyers report two main problems. One, they just never get their orders, flat out.
Wow.
Or two, the items that do arrive look almost nothing like those professional photos on the website.
Okay.
Which strongly suggests those beautiful images were probably, well, lifted from other established, maybe higher-end brands.
So the risk versus reward here,
Yeah.
it seems pretty skewed towards risk, given these reports.
Definitely. It raises that big question.
So wrapping this up to the listener, what's the verdict? The legitimacy of Clark and Campbell Toronto seems, well, questionable at best. The site looks the part, very authentic design, but the actual operations, the transparency, pricing, customer experiences, they just don't line up.
Yeah. Right. So if you're still curious, if you were thinking of trying them, you absolutely have to proceed with caution, like extreme caution. Don't just rely on your usual payment security. Do some digging.
Like what?
Check the domain registration data, the WHOIS info, see if the ownership is hidden or if the site was registered like yesterday, that kind of thing. And definitely use payment methods that offer strong buyer protection, like PayPal or credit cards with good chargeback policies. Avoid direct bank transfers or debit cards if you can.
Makes sense.
But honestly, given this pattern we're seeing, the non-delivery, the items not matching documented across different review platforms, our firm recommendation is just wait, hold off on buying anything. Until there's some solid, verified, positive feedback to counter all this, the risk just seems way too high.
It really does. Which brings up a final thought for you listening. Considering how much effort clearly went into making this site look professional, look like a legit Canadian brand, how much can we really trust polished aesthetics alone when we're judging a new online store? Something to think about next time you're shopping online. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive